I'm probably a mess, but I don't really care. Uh, Sunday, I woke up and today was rest day, so which means I could sleep in, which is awesome. Um, I think I slept around 11:30, and I woke up around 9, which means I was late to church. Um, After church, came home, did a little bit of studying, and then the rest of the time I just played Terraria, which I'm gonna have to say it was a waste of time because I spent all my time trying to be a skeleton guardian, which is this entity that like you're not supposed to kill. Like you don't have to kill. It's a very 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 optional boss. It's just a thing that like one shots you when you go to a place you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to kill it, but if you do, you get a pretty cool item. And so I was like, I want to do it. So I spent like a couple hours on the setup, and then the time I actually was trying to kill it, I spent like an hour and a half, and then I died because a separate event was happening and I couldn't stop it. Um, I'm just really annoyed. Uh, so that's a lot of time wasted, which I could have spent on studying. But it is what it is. I had a lot of like options to go out, be social today, but I kind of want alone time. So I mean, at least I accomplished that. Pieces.
Wee. Boy, am I tired. I hope I'm not like completely zoomed in right now. Am I? Hold on. Yeah, I was completely zoomed in. I apologize for that. Um, Hitting all right leg day. Today I psyched myself out on deadlifts. My lost grip on the first rep, and I just wasn't I just couldn't go back into it, and it sucks because I usually pride myself on like how my mental strength is, no matter what. But like when it comes to powerlifting, man, it's rough because like it's just when something happens, it just snowballs from there. Anyway, I guess normal school day. It's a bit stressed. Got a final dinner party project to work on for nutrition. I gotta work on this dinner party, and then I gotta also work on calc a lot. But after school, I was working on this new meal prep. I was meal prepping today, but I decided to change the recipe for lunch to be the same recipe I'm using for the dinner party. Except I'm gonna have to do it 4 times at the dinner party. Looking pretty good. And then after cooking, I had some ice cream. Today I had like chocolate. What was it? Chocolate caramel brownie Halo Top. It was not very good. It was very rich. And then I went to go eat Mexican with Sydney, my girlfriend. And that was fun. Up until we were just like making out in the car, and like behind us, the Mexican restaurant, some like two fire departments pulled in. I still don't know what happened. I think someone died. Like someone had a heart attack or something. It was not good. All right, good night. So it's really getting about that time for the to really lock in for AP, and I have been. Today I went over. So I went over I did a multiple choice section of a practice test today. I went over what I did wrong. Um, it's just I only have like what after today 6 days to work on it. Um, Before the exam. So and I really got to get this. It's because it's getting crunch time. So. Um, Anyway, I had a pretty normal pull day. Um, Pretty regular about it. And then I went to school, and by the end, I was about to pass out. I just didn't. I don't know. Today's pull day, so I burned a lot of calories, more than usual, and I didn't have many snacks as I usually did. And so I guess I just ran out of energy. Came home, ate a sandwich, ate a Vietnamese banh mi, and just played Terraria like all day. Because I had no other work to do. I already did calc for the day, so. And that was pretty much it. Yeah, we go on.
Hello. Um, I'm stressed. Today I found out. Well, okay, first of all, pretty good push day. Normal. No PRs. Just went through everything. Um, So no change really. Yeah, pretty good pump though. Had a pretty good pump. Uh, so I found out today that the exam was not Wednesday; it's Monday. So I have even less time now, and I'm even more stressed though. So I'm gonna try to like study as much as I can from now on. I did go to volleyball and youth group, but that was kind of I decided that was gonna be my last like hurrah before I really lock in. Speaking of volleyball, I played really well, 3-0, and well, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Played really well. My floats were crazy, hitting really float serves. Like a good float is better than any like topspin, except for like the best ones. Like, unless you're absolutely destroying the ball with a topspin, floats are usually a better option anyway. Um, just played well. Defensively awesome too. Um, but yeah, I just gotta cover over my weaknesses. I think I understand what I need to go over. So yeah, and then that, and I gotta actually take a real practice test before I start this. So pieces.
Uh,
Um, so I woke up, had a pretty good corn cardio. Went to school, and I don't really remember what happened at school, but it doesn't really matter because after that I came home, and then took a nap, ate and then took a nap, because I knew. Also, I've been spending like any free time I have either like, well, actually not, because at least 30% of it was like me playing games with my friends, but like a good set, like good majority of the time I was spending as much as I could just working on calc, just trying to stay hungry for that information, if you know what I mean. Um, I came home, ate a quick little meal, took a nap because I knew I wouldn't be able to eat dinner on time, because when I woke up around 5:30 to 6, I took a practice exam where I scored a 4. I was pretty lenient on the FRQs, but I didn't check any of the MCQs when I was done. When I was done, I had like 20 minutes left on the timer. I just didn't check over it. So, for one, I'm definitely gonna improve because I see my mistakes. A lot of them are silly little I didn't read mistakes. Some of them are just I didn't know this portion. Um, I checked over the MCQ. That's me checking over the MCQs. I haven't checked over the FRQs, which I kind of bombed on. The first MCQ section I killed. It was like, what, like 24 out of 28. So, and then the other one I was like 8 out of 17. So I was, and it just went downhill from there. But a win's a win. I got a 4. So I should at least aim for a 5 on a practice exam. So I'd be safe. But yeah, good night. That's actually my whole night because I spent the whole time on that.
Sweet dreams are made of these. So today I had rest day, and it's been a pretty long day, honestly. Well, not really. It's been really eventful. Um, but it's one of those days where it's like it's eventful, but it's we talk back about it because it was so eventful. You need to talk about the events. That was basically the whole day. Um, no workout, rest day. Went to school. Went on the fishing trip. Caught 5 fish, 2 bass, which was the most out of the group apparently. Because everybody had either caught 0 or 1. But I only caught 5, and my friends like caught like 14 to 17. But it's fine. After that, was super tired, but still somehow managed to pull through, and went shopping in Cook, and toward the end, my mom was like, Go finish your studies. I'll cook the rest." I'm like, yes, and then I studied, and that was it. And also, I feel like I'm really starting to grow in my relationship with my girlfriend. I'm really happy that I get to grow exclusive from the relationship and also in the relationship, and I'm happy that this relationship has not only made me a better person socially, relationship wise, but just like in general. Just like the fact that I get to openly shut up. The fact that I get to openly communicate and trust someone is such a refreshing moment, and I will continually be so happy about that. So thankful for that. Anyway, good night. Um, I I forgot to focus when I put the camera on me. I'm gonna do that. Can't be too safe. Um, Today was leg day. So I went before work, and I got a pretty good set in. Um, I did get a little bit mentally blocked. I realized, goodness, I realized uh, my limits, and I knew how like mentally I worked around powerlifting now, and so it was just clean sets really. Instead of just like struggling through every one, I just did a well. The first one was the warm up. Second one was the was the max set, and I did all three. And the second one I did two, and I was like, oh no, I'm mentally blocked again. I tried doing it, didn't go up on the last one. I'm like, okay, this is fine. Let me just lower the weight just a little bit. Got it up, let's go. And then for the next one, I went from 310 to 290, and I did all three reps. So that was cool. Went to work where I basically studied the whole time when I wasn't working, and dropped him off at Ishmael Carlos's house, where we then went fishing. Well, I went fishing where and I mean fishing. I mean I just worked on the other half of my exam that I didn't do at work because I didn't have enough time. I scored a 4, and I was pretty timely too. And I was super distracted the whole time, because I was focusing on like there were so much things like happening around me. So I feel pretty good about this exam. There's some knowledge gaps I gotta fill in by tomorrow because that's the last day before the exam. But overall, I've been scoring 4s the past 2 times, and honestly, I feel pretty good. And even if I don't have a choice. So I'm just hope for the best and be hungry for knowledge tomorrow. And I also ate like 6 barbacoa tacos, but like they're like corn tortillas, so they were smaller. So I actually went like 400 over the limit. No, let me check my nutrition log. I'm supposed to do 1800 net. Today I went only 200 over net. But honestly, I checked the scale. I'm like below 165, and I feel like I should eat a little bit more than 1800 now. I don't know, but this was a good week. Bye.